People are creating AI mobile apps that are printing thousands of dollars each day. And one format that's been really working is a simple Bible app. Not the Bible app that's just the typical Bible app that's on your phone, but Bible themed apps. And so such a very unique and simple idea is making thousands of dollars per day, but how are they doing this and what type of marketing, what does it need to be in the app? I'm going to take a look and show you the exact marketing strategy that I would use for an app like this. Now, I've worked at a marketing agency as a paid ads consultant that overlooked a past ad campaign with one of these apps. I'm not going to name the one in particular, but we're going to look at apps that came across closely in these different formats that are currently on this market. And there's 10, there's so many of these AI Bible apps out there. And the strategy is going to work for all of them, depending on the way it works. So first, we're going to take a look at the screenshot right here. This is one of my friend's apps. This is not an original idea of his. He literally cloned an app from someone else, another Bible app, and he cloned it, changed the branding, all those things. And he sent me a screenshot one day. He was making $604 that day, all from organic UGC. Right, and it actually all came from just one creator, right? And so he was making $604 in one day. On a monthly basis, he pays $800 to that one creator, posting 3 times a day on 3 platforms. Right? How simple is that? Imagine you're making $600 a day. His highest grossing day he told me so far was like $1,700. You're making $600 a day times 30 days. You're making $18,000 a month. You get 15% to Apple. So making a good $15,000 from $800 that you're spending on one creator, right? But he's actually spending more than that. It's just that the other creators are not doing so well. But all you really need is, people think that I need to have this massive UGC army to make this type of money per day. But all he needed was one creator that we found through 5 to 10 creators that we tried, until we found one winning format and one winning creator. But the key thing is it's not, well, obviously creator, she had a formula of making that specific video that printed, but it's the winning format that we can replicate with AI UGC and other creators. So all you need to do to find an app that works is to make this amount of money per day is you only need one creator, or that you pay $100 a month, to find one format in that month. And then you take that one format and you make everyone else recreate it, and you will start printing, all organically. And of course, there's a cost to this, and you don't have to do this with UGC creators. You can now do it with AI, but it's actually a lot simpler than you think. And so let's take a look at what the apps and the marketing looks like on Instagram. So let's say we go to TikTok. I'm looking for an app, one of these Bible apps. So there's this app here called Bible BFF. So this is Alyssa. This is one of the creators here. Well, let's take a look at this app. It's very similar to the app that my friend is running, but you can see all the formats, and they're using multiple different girls and multiple different creators, but there's a format that's working. And the format that's working is this. So I'm a girl talking.
Blackout drunk. So drunk that he's completely unaware of what's happening. And while I just met a girl who read the entire Bible.
So the formats that are working is just this. Right, it's not even a direct response ad, it's just one of these. These videos that are working, they're posting more and more, but these ones that are getting 1,000 views, those aren't the winning formats, you can tell, right? So what are the outliers that are coming upon here? What are the formats that are working? Let's take a look right here. So one key format, so much of these videos, 5,000, this one's doing a little bit better. POV, trying to get my friend into the Bible, so I showed her the app that sounds like someone spilling tea. So it's like these stories, right? So it's an Bible app that has stories, recites stories. And so they're listening to these stories, they're gonna get 5,000 views. You're gonna see that they do this format again with 2 people, not just one person, right? Right here. right? One of the key keywords is spilling tea, right, in the story. But there's a story that the Bible alludes to, and so these videos, this one didn't do great, but then here and there they would have a video with 2 people that did really good, right? But it gets people to engage because people, you know, are looking at the stories and they go through to look at it, blah 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 blah, and they go use the app. So it's a lot of engagement. They're asking what the app is. But the key format and the frame, the method that's working is that a person is listening to the app story and they're talking about the tea and the story that alludes to, right? And so people are thinking like, you know, how can I go look for this app to, you know, listen to these stories that I can relate to? You know, these videos that they're doing it's like a hybrid between, you know, of something that a girl can relate to, but also, you know, a Christian audience that knows like these Christian stories in the Bible, right? So that's their winning format that we've seen, and even here, it's a winning format that's doing well, right? So it's all about tea, spilling tea, right? The format that just works is my BO was trying to get me into the Bible, so he showed me this app that reads like it's spelling tea. Right. So, you know, the way, you know, it's not the app they go and look for, it's the way that the app portrays the story, right? The way that, you know, people can read the Bible without really reading it, and they can understand it as if it's like gossip and like a conversation. So this really relates to girls, and that's the format that's working really well with this one.
Is it not clocking you?
Yeah, so, you know, people are, they're saying that they made a version of the Bible that people can actually relate to.
Yeah, I texted Melissa. You didn't text me.
Now, this one is not as relatable than this one.
This is like, is it not clocking? Okay, I've seen one too many people.
And none of these formats are very hard to do. A lot of it's just in audio and just a girl just in awe.
Steps out of the boat and starts walking on water with his eyes locked. Jeremiah's gotta die. Like, we gotta.
And so all of these are Bible stories as an audio, and it just shows a girl listening to it in shock or listening it with their friends. It's a super easy format that isn't very hard to reproduce. But these are the exact same videos that they're running as ads to be able to scale the creative, right? Notice that here we're using creatives as an organic testing method to bring the right creatives to run as a paid ad. We're not creating a huge army of posts right here. That we are, because they're doing massive creative testing, but this is nowhere compared to the massive UGC farms that other companies are running and that people think that they would need to run an app. So all you really need, right, is even an app like this, you need to have a format like this. You can make up to $600 to $700 a day, but the key thing is you have to find the right format.